Hi there. It's officially November, and we have some events from history to go over, starting with November 1st, 1512. Michelangelo's painting, The Last Judgment, on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel is exhibited on display for the very first time. 1570, All Saints' Flood. A tidal wave in the Northern Sea devastates the coast from Holland to Jutland, killing over 1,000. Now, I'm not pleased with the deaths of people, so don't call me out. 1582, Maurice of Nassau, the son of William of Orange, becomes the governor of Holland, Zeeland, and Utrecht. 1604, William Shakespeare's tragedy Othello is presented. 1612, time of troubles in Russia. Moscow Kitoy-Garad is captured by Russian troops under the command of Dmitry Polozharsky. 1623, fire at Plymouth, Massachusetts destroys some buildings. This definitely happened quite a lot. So it was definitely destruction of towns, cities, lives. It still happens today. 1628, French King Louis XIII occupies La Rochelle. Now, if I'm mispronouncing that wrong, say so. November 2nd, 1570, as usual, a tidal wave. Storms often occur over the course of 2 days or more. November 3rd, 1493, Columbus discovers the island Dominica, originally inhabited by the Colinago peoples. 1507, Leonardo da Vinci is commissioned to paint the Lisa Gherardini. 1527, Ferdinand of Austria and Bohemia is chosen as King of Hungary. 1529, first sitting of the Reformation Parliament in 5 years opens in England and the Commons. Bills against abuses among clergy and the church courts are forwarded. 1534, English Parliament, again, passes the Act of Supremacy. It makes Henry VIII and subsequent monarchs head of the Church of England, also known as the Anglican Church. 1620, the Great Patent granted to Plymouth's colony is granted. 1629, Prince Frederick Henry, the festival in The Hague, begins. November 4th, 1493, Christopher Columbus discovers the Guadalupe during his second voyage or expedition. 1501, Felipe de Blanc and La Roca deport to Spain. In 1519, a flood ravages Dutch Friese coast. 1520, Danish-Norwegian king Christian II is crowned King of Sweden, thus creating the Scandinavian Empire. 1529, English Cardinal Thomas Wolsey is arrested on the charge of treason. 1576, 80 Years' War. In Flanders, Spanish defeat Walloon and capture Antwerp. This 80 Years' War is between the Dutch and the Spanish Habsburgs. 1619, Frederick V crowned King of Bohemia. November 5th, 1492, Columbus again first learns about the growing and harvesting of maize, also known as corn, from Cuba's indigenous population. 1499, publication of the Catholicon in Trugere, Brittany, Breton, French, Latin dictionary is written in 1464 at first by Jehan Lagaduc, was the first Breton and French dictionary created. Sorry about botching the name. 1500, astronomer Copernicus observes a lunar eclipse in Rome. Also, it happens on the 6th of November, as he's still gazing upon the eclipse. 1530, St. Felix flood ravages the Dutch coast and destroys the city of Reimerswal in the Netherlands. 1556, Emperor Akbar of Mughal Empire, which is where Pakistan, India are, succeeds his father Humayun as Sultan of Delhi, defeats the Hindus at the Battle of Panipat, and secures the control of Mughal. Now, the rival, or the opposing side, Hemchandra Vikramaditya, is defeated and beheaded. In 1605, gunpowder plot. Conspirator Guy Fawkes attempts to blow up King James I and the British Parliament. He is caught and tortured and executed alongside 7 others when the plot is discovered. It is celebrated every year with an effigy burning and fireworks around a bonfire. Moving on to November 6, 1528, shipwrecked Spanish conquistador Alva Nunez Cabeza de Vaca becomes the first known European to set foot in what is today Texas. 1534, Zealand is hit by a heavy storm, no doubt causing damage. 1572, a supernova is observed in constellation known as the Cassiopeia. November 7th, 1492, Enensheim meteorite strikes a wheat field near the village of Ensisheim in Alsace, France. It is the oldest known to date of impact that has been recorded. 1512, Medici's discharged Niccolo Machiavelli from Florence. 1519, University of Louvain convicts teaching of Martin Luther. 1558, the French King Henry II occupies Calais, which is the northern part of France, along its northern coast, about north of Normandy, or say northeast of Normandy. November 8th, 1494, an uprising against Piero de' Medici starts in Florence. 1519, the first meeting of Aztec Emperor Moctezuma II and Hernan Cortez, the conquistador, in the city of Tenochtitlan, Mexico. 1520, Stockholm bloodbath begins, a successful invasion of Sweden by Danish forces results in the execution of over 100 people, or close to that number. 1575, the French Roman Catholics of Huguenots signed the treaty, ending some former conflict. 1576, 80 Years' War, pacification of Ghent, 17 Dutch provinces signed an anti-Spanish covenant. They're fighting for their independence from the Spanish at this time. In 1598, Spanish troops under Bernardino de Mendoza conquer Doetinchem. In 1602, Bodleian Library at Oxford is opened. In 1620, the Battle of White Mountain. Prague is the first victory over the Protestants alliance by the Habsburg, or at least the Catholic League that is formed against the Protestants. And in 1627, English fleet under George Villiers leaves Île de Ré. That's all for now. See you later. Bye.